I haven't made a video in ages, so I'm gonna make one today about what I'm doing. I went shopping to a new quilt store I hadn't been at yesterday and found this awesome piece of fabric. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it was just too pretty to leave in the store. I got a yard and a half of it, so it might be enough to make a couple of baby quilt or kids quilts out of it. I'll just have to wait and see. I was thinking put some nice bright solids with it. Then our group is working on a mystery quilt, and we're down to the last step. What we're doing now is taking these blocks, see if I can get that out a little bit, taking these blocks and we're trimming off the ends so they end up looking like these squares, and then they'll be sashed like this. I think I'm gonna, instead of using a different, I think I'm gonna sash them with this orange color that I used on the edges, because I have enough of that fabric left and I won't have to buy anything else. Then I'm also working on the Grassy Creek Mystery. I'm doing just a few colors, not scrappy colors, because I didn't have the right scraps. This my pieces for step 1, step 2, and if these look small, that's because they are small. I've decided to do them in half size. So my next step on this quilt is to, she's got these things she called tricky triangles, is to figure out what size to cut these pieces, because I can't use her measurements. And I've got plenty of other things to do. I have my shelves of UFOs, my closet of UFOs, and a lot of other things. Okay, these are the triangles I've been cutting off. And I'm going to have a lot of these, so I think I'm just going to sew them together with some white, which is I'm doing over here in this pile here, and using them as leaders and enders when I finish sewing a row. So whatever scraps I get that are triangles, I sew them with a white piece, and eventually I will work them up into some sort of a quilt. I'm not sure what yet. And I've got these I was working on before. These are some pieces someone gave me, and if I can get the bag open with one hand. They were odd-shaped pieces. They were left over from using the AccuQuilt cutter, and it ended up with these odd-shaped pieces, so I just sewed them together into pairs. And then I'm going to square them up, and I decided that they look really good with this scrap of turquoise, so I think I might see if I can get something similar to this color and kind of sash them somehow with a turquoise fabric. So that's just like I said, those were waste scrap pieces left over that someone gave me at quilt meeting. And I guess that's it for today.